What do you think will come of that?
Oh no.
I don't like the look of
When we pull up to the door, haters shoes on 24s, haters wanna throw them bows. I don't like the look of
What a great day for a casually dressed gentleman like myself. Indeed, I feel like reciting some poetry about my hero, Abraham Lincoln. Oh, Captain! My Captain! Our fearful trip is done.
Liberation! You can kill me, but the will of abolition will live on.
Alright, well, would you care to have a seat?
Would like that.
Oh, yes.
Oh my. Did I perchance hear you mention the great Abe's name? This one man in the whole world who has voiced my opinions almost exactly, except for less killing. The important thing is that we had the same solution, but just different equations. While he may feel peace is the best solution, I think that speed is much more essential. As a matter of fact, I once killed
5 men
with this here sword over our more private matter.
Ha! I agree with Abe's policy. You radical abolitionists are going about freeing the slaves the wrong way. Though I respect the fact you are willing to die for the cause. Oftentimes, I would watch Lincoln's carriage pass by, and I would note how El Presidente's face seemed careworn, even more than usual, with deep-cut lines. Truly, he is the greatest embodiment of freedom, and plays a man's own worst enemy, that being his conscience. Oh, God, that couch was uncomfortable. Good thing we decided to move over here.
So I'm planning to barricade a certain armory rather soon, and I'd appreciate all the help I can get. What sort of things do you do?
Well, throughout my considerable lifespan, I have served as a school teacher, a newspaper editor, printer,
Male nurse for wounded soldiers.
journalist, and a carpenter. Though, I shall always consider myself an author first and foremost.
A carpenter. Most excellent. You can nail the door shut and stuff.
Well, okay. What's going on at the armory?
Well, in my quest to free the slaves, I had this amazing idea. The date is October 17th, 1859. I've decided to take the most decisive move in my military career against slavery. My plan is to raid the armory at Harper's Ferry and distribute the weapons to slaves. These slaves would then revolt and gain their freedom. You see, violent action is justified in fighting such a demonic scourge as slavery. Non-violence? Ha! Ha! Yeah, right. Freeing the slaves needs to be done the American way. Good old-fashioned slugging it out. Little do I know, it'll be the last thing I ever do. I'll be tried for treason and killed, yet later Union troops will march to the tune of John Brown's body lies a mouldering in the grave, his soul goes marching on. In glory of my movement, Emerson will be quoted as saying, John Brown makes the gallows as glorious as a cross. I might not succeed in life, but in death I am victorious. What? Oh, I can't remember anymore. But tell me about your life-defining moments of your own. What kind of sermons do you write?
Don't be ridiculous. I write stories, but for the most part, poetry. My greatest work is Leaves of Grass, which I will most likely wind up revising several times throughout my lifetime.
Well, so are you very religious? I myself once aspired to be a congressional minister, but I'm not too religious.
Well, I myself am a Quaker, but I hold no religious ideals to be true. My actual religion is writing and learning the truth. Indeed, I scorn such religions that prohibit such relations as that of my current lover, a black man. Such reactions as yours I am accustomed to. Indeed, in my publication, Once I Passed Through a Populous City, I changed my lover in the work to that of a female. Okay, we get it. You're an 18th century Protestant. So while you were for slaves' freedom, you definitely weren't for everyone's rights? Yeah. Hey, look, someone with a mindset of Confederate values.
Ah!
You want to hear a joke? African American rights.
Ah!